of the things that we want to do with the Boston Music Conference is to make sure that they don't have to leave the city anymore. So those 77.
A dream is something that you really don't work for. You should accomplish your goals, set goals.
It's time to transfer from the academic city into the music business city. I think it's great.
The first annual Boston Music Conference will be held this September 26th and 27th, and is the first major initiative in a series of events that will promote Boston within the music industry and offer the city's inspiring talent a chance to meet some of the industry's top executives and celebrities. This year's conference will include workshops, various networking and educational opportunities, and exclusive music industry events. The mission of the Boston Music Conference is to educate and empower the region's youth and provide them with the information and tools necessary to pursue a career in music. One of the topics to be discussed in the conference this year is Latin music, an emerging genre that is crossing over into mainstream. Welcome to Boston Latino TV. I am Karenisa Montero, and here I am with Richie Peña. How are you this evening?
I'm doing fine. How are you?
I'm doing well. Nice to meet you. You look sharp today. So my first question to you is, why did you choose, out of all locations, to have the Boston Music Conference here, out of all locations?
Well, because this is the city that I grew up in. This is the city that basically developed me into the person that I am today, and I want to help out. I want to give the talent from Boston the opportunity that I was once given by going to different conferences and knocking different doors in New York.
And how was that experience for you?
It was kind of hard. It was being away from my family, being away from my friends, and not seeing my little brothers grow up. Every time I came back, it was like 2 or 3 months later, so they were like bigger and stronger, and I was like, wow, you guys are growing fast, But it was definitely some hardship, but I think it definitely paid off.
I heard you got discovered in New York, actually at a conference as well. How was that process, and how was the experience?
Well, I wouldn't say I got discovered. I would say I discovered them, because I was like the one like really being persistent and calling everybody and like making myself be noticeable. It was a good experience. I in the process of like trying to get different contacts, I met a lot of cool people, and I'm happy that now I'm able to give this opportunity to my people here in Boston.
How would you give advice to the new talent, because there's so limited spots but so many talented people out there, so what would you tell them?
Well, I think that in order for someone to be successful, they need to know what they want, and they need to prepare themselves accordingly. I think that a person that prepares himself, like if an artist prepares himself to be, to have a certain sound, a certain style of music, or if they present themselves to a record label correctly, and basically there's no flaws when it comes to their music or their image, I think that they have a really good chance of being successful and getting into the music industry.
So my first question to you is, why do you think that other youth organizations should partner up with Boston Music Conference?
Well, simply because it's a great thing to help the youth. And it's a great way for young people who are aspiring for a career in music to be able to learn more and to be able to give themselves the tools to pursue a career in music.
Okay, and I have a question. What does the scholarship entail of? Because I know you're giving out 25 scholarships. What exactly is the criteria? How can you actually earn that scholarship?
All we're asking is that they fill out an essay. They basically say why they want to do it. And just to show that they're serious about a career in music and they really want to do it, but they might not otherwise have the means to do it. So we'd like to allow them a chance just to come in and do what everyone else is doing. So.
How do you think this influences the local community, especially Latino community?
Well, I think it's really a great wake-up call. It's a great, a lot of people can talk about, I want a career in music, I want to do this, I want to do that. Well, now here's your chance. So it's really a wake-up call. And I think part of the excitement, you can kind of feel it in the city of Boston, you can feel it within the music industry in Boston. People are really excited about this. They're getting ready, they're getting their press kit together, they're getting their business cards made, and they're doing what they talk about finally.
don't give up on your goals. You know, stop dreaming. Just don't dream, because when you say, oh, I want to accomplish my dreams, a dream is something that you really don't work for. You should accomplish your goals, set goals, and work hard to accomplish them. And eventually, you know, things will fall into place and everything will pay off.